Trees, then go get some liquor, then go get some food from the chicken spot. I was right in the hood and niggas was spinning, so I had to chop in the chicken box.
Going off that green, can't get no geeks. Don't lose your brain out here in these streets. Nothing but boss niggas run up on me. Gotta pay their costs like come with a beat, but we just be deep. Rolling up killer, beating up concrete. We go gorilla, I move like a stiller. They don't do chiller.
Viper.
Oh, and Twerk wasn't all that impressive either.
No, he wasn't great. He wasn't great. Dry spots. A lot of dry spots. Yeah. Definitely just got done watching the motherfucking pay-per-view. Yeah, man, I don't know how to feel. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm pretty high. We tried to smoke Cass back in the battle. I'll be blunt at the fucking blunt. It's kind of weird. I expected Cass to do a lot better. I didn't think they was gonna boo him at all. Before I even give you a recap, I want to say I have no complaints about the Philly crowd whatsoever. I thought they were brilliant. There was a lot of goofy shit that went on. And New York, in New York and these other crowds, they kind of let that shit go. They cheer for that shit, and a lot of times I watch the battles and it turns me off. One thing I appreciate about the Philly crowd, they didn't stand for none of it. The tagging your mans in the battles, no go. They come in with 2.5 rounds, and they just. I thought they were tough tonight, rightfully so. We need more crowds like this. I think the first battle of the night was what was the first battle of the night, what was the first battle of the night, y'all? Suge and JC. Let's get right into it. Alright, so Suge was a disappointment, man. Suge had such a great first round. The Philly crowd wanted to fuck with Suge. I'm a fan of Suge. I thought he would hit better than JC in the Philly crowd. And in the first round it was off to a great start. First round they loved Suge. He had a good round. Immediately when JC started rapping, when he finished this round, you can see Suge lipping his bars. So I immediately knew, alright, this nigga might not know his shit. Now, I seen a few people making excuses for him about the BET shit. He knew he was battling JC way before that. All them battles was one round, and the nigga got eliminated in the first round. So I don't want to hear none of that shit about the BET stuff. Sugar professional. I tweeted this. He's one of the elites. He knows better. So, I give him no excuses at all for choking and slipping up because of the BET shit. Now, JC, he was impressive. But you know what to expect from him. He's one of the ultimate professionals in this game. You never have to worry about if he's going to choke. You never got to worry about if he prepared, if he going to sell you short. And he did that in front of Philly, and he proved me wrong, man. I thought he was going to have a tougher time translating in Philadelphia, and he had no problem at all. And I think choking and letting some of the fans in Philly down made it easier for JC to get his just due. The next battle was Rock and Geechee. Now, this was pretty cool to me. It was like new face versus old face. Rock was Tay-Rock in the first round. Nothing special. Not bad. He was Rock, right? I would say that. He was just Rock. Geechee had one angle that he used the whole round. It was brilliant. It hit. I enjoyed it. And it looked like he was on his way to fucking murdering Rock. Like, it looked like he was ready to kill Tay-Rock. In the second round, Geechee slowed down a little bit. And Tay-Rock he had a good... Actually, you know what? Tay-Rock fucked up. Because... he had such a good round in the second, and he tried to force a Cassidy diss in there, and the crowd went crazy. I mean, they booed him. The battle stopped for like 8 fucking minutes. They would not let him get this bar out, and he kept trying to say it. And they would not let him get the bar out. Which I thought was hilarious. But the second round was good. I'll allow that. They just booed him at the end, but only because he tried to diss Cass. It had nothing to fucking do with him being corny enough. And Rock had a good second round. Geechee was both of their third rounds was a toss up. I mean, to me, it was a case of who you thought had a worse round. I edged it to Geechee 2-1. But I thought he left the door open to make it super debatable, which is shitty because he had a clear shot. You know, he had a clear shot of clearly beating Rock, and he left the door open. He stopped short, and he sold himself short. He had a victory. He was the last person to spit. All he had to do was give a good round, and he would have clearly beat Rock. Nobody would have been able to argue it. That's what was kind of corny, that Geechee had his worst round in the third. Reed and Sean. Now this is the weird thing about this battle. You know, Reed kind of did good. I mean, he didn't choke. I didn't really sense no mixtape bars. He had a good performance, but Sean was just a better battle rapper, man. At this stage of their careers, Sean is so much in his prime, and Reed is still trying to figure it out and get back in his show. Sean was just better every round, even though Reed did better than Cass, clearly. And Reed could have beat Suge tonight. Reed could have arguably beat Tay-Rock tonight. And he could have beat a few niggas. He could have beat a few niggas. But K-Shine beat him 3-0. You can argue 2-1. It was pretty clear to me, though. It was pretty clear to me. And then we had Bill versus DNA. Now, Bill versus DNA, I thought it was the worst battle on the card. I gave it to Bill 2-1, though. I gave it to Bill 2-1. I thought he just... I just thought he was better than DNA. You know, it's pretty clear. Even though I thought it was the worst battle on the card, so I really don't have a lot to you know, say about the battle. I just thought that, you know, I thought the Bill was better. Yeah, Bill was better. My bad. I told y'all I done smoked so many fucking blunts watching this event. It was tough, man. It was tough. Who else was next? Twerk and Cal. That was a disappointment. Twerk had a really good first. Cal was okay in the first. Cal was, you know, Cal was okay, man. Twerk could have killed him if he had 2 rounds like he did in the first round. But you know, that battle was kind of whack too. You can argue that was the worst battle of the night too. Twerk won clearly, won. You know, but it wasn't really that good of a battle. It was one of the battles I was excited to see. I thought it was some good matchups, outside of Arson and Cass, the obvious. So, Ars versus Cass, I gave that battle, I don't know if I said it, I gave that battle to Twerk, though, clearly. Even though I didn't think it was that good of a battle. I don't know if I can't really see, I can see the comments? Nah, I can see them. Somebody, why wasn't you there? Well, for a few reasons. I'm RBE. URL don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, the last thing I was going to fucking do was buy a ticket to get in the event down Philly. Now, I'm not from Philly. I'm not from Philly. I actually live like an hour and a half, 2 hours from Philadelphia. But yeah, I wasn't buying a motherfucking, you know, no ticket to get in an event, you know, in Philadelphia, and they ain't fuck with me to show me no love, and I didn't expect it, so I didn't go down there looking for it. For anybody who I seen a few comments, you know, why wasn't you there? That's why I wasn't there. There was no place for Rosenberg. I wasn't on a car, so I wasn't going to drive 2 hours to Philadelphia and stand outside and play the let out or be a fucking fan. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cass versus Ars. You know, Cass was... Ars got booed a little bit in his first round, which was expected. You know what I'm saying? But they, you know, they showed him some love, though. They didn't kill him. They did not kill him early. He got some justified boos, especially if you watch the motherfucking face-off. So, you know, I definitely would think that that everybody expected to see Ars get a little bit of you know, some slack in the first round. And he got it, but he had a good first round. Now, what sucks for Cass, man, maybe 2 to 2.5 minutes of Cass' first round, the nigga was fire. The nigga was fucking fire. Like, it was, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Niggas be trying to see, you know what? I be seeing a lot of people when Cass be going in, like he was going in the first round. Hold on. Let me finish. He was terrible, but let me finish. Cass was going in the first half of his first round. And motherfuckers is like, is we serious? Are y'all really cheering for this? Like, come on, man. I think people set the bar so high because he sells this shit so much and you expect so much from him. But if you just grading him on the motherfucking same level you kind of grade all the other battle rappers, he wasn't that bad in his first. He was not bad. He was snapping at parts in his first. He fell victim again to rapping way too long. He was rapping way too fucking long. Like, there was Cass rap 3 minutes. And it was like 10 times I was like, come on, Cash, just stop. You good. You can arguably win this round if you just fucking stop right now. But no, he got to keep rapping. He got to keep being fucking arrogant. And the shit was corny. Y'all seen Gilly behind him. I thought that shit was corny. You know what I mean? If you was going to stand up there and play him, you could have did that shit in the back outside of the camera. You know, but you know, he's an entertainer now. And he do a lot of shit for views. And you know, he's kind of like out for what he got going on. So he don't really fuck with Cash. He showed you a bunch of times that he don't fuck with Cassidy, so it wasn't surprising to see him geeking and having that little corny ass smirk that he was standing behind Cassidy. But another thing was Cassidy couldn't beat any of the females in this game. So I mean, Gilly couldn't beat any girl in Queen of the Ring in a battle. So he could sit back and smirk all he want, but that's because he know not only could he not beat, you know, the fucking dudes in the game, he couldn't beat the fucking females in the game when it comes to battling. So yeah, you know, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. So I ain't really respect Gilly for that, but other than that, you know, I kind of expected. He just was on there talking shit to motherfucking Cassidy, you know, looking for reasons not to fuck with him. Now, see, I'm so in tune with the Philly scene. If you not, I remember about 8 years ago, Cassidy did say some cocky shit about him in a DVD, like, who is Gilly? What is he doing? And Gilly got in his ass about it, like, you know, in pause. He got at him, though. He went to his block with a bunch of niggas that was mad at him because he wasn't giving them money no more and was calling him fake. And, you know, they made Gilly look good. And then just recently, Cass, you know, didn't work on him. So if you know, into the PA scene, Gilly looks for reasons not to fuck with Cass. He's been doing it. He's always done it, and he don't like Cass. Never took it to the level Cass did. Might have more respect by hood niggas, but that don't get you more money. So, you know, I don't know who. It depends on what market you in to you know. Depends on what market you in, what type of people you trying to impress. So, you know, shout out to Cass, man. He lost. I gave Cass the first round as I was watching it, but man, after watching the second and third, you kind of want to take the first from him. Like, it was just fucking bad, man. Like, god damn. You know, just real quick, I dropped this in because I definitely didn't make this live about me. I just battled Craig Lamar on that Matt vs. Sirius card. I 3-0'd him clearly. If you didn't get the pay-per-view, it's gonna be out in like 2 weeks. I wish I could tell y'all who I'm battling next on RBE. It's a top tier name. It's the biggest name I ever battled, and y'all know I battle so many big names, so you can imagine that it's a real big name. I've been retired for 2 years. I got a daughter. She 15 months. You know, I just moved far from my hometown. You know, kind of been out the game, and I just got back into it. When I tell y'all niggas, Rosenberg's a fucking monster right now. 2 weeks, you're going to see what I did to Craig Lamar. No, I'm not all happy because I expected to kill him. It's funny because everybody on the polls had that nigga winning before the battle. And then when I fucked this nigga up, you go look at some recaps. A lot of people recapped it. But when I fucked this nigga up, niggas try to be like, that's just Craig. That's just Craig. But you know, they hold me to a different standard. They always have. But yeah, I fucked Craig Lamar up. I got a top tier battle coming up November 9th on that ladies and gents card. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. ARP might text me anytime I'm on this live like, oh, yo, Raw, you tripping? But I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm battling. I'm just tell you a fucking top tier name, and I'm gonna fucking smash him. I'm gonna smash him. Listen, man, I want Bill Collector. That's a battle that the fans has been yearning to see for 7 years. I want to say this, man. See, y'all done made me turn this live about me, and it was about the lockdown card. I feel like I'm on some corny shit. But fuck it. I'm going to kick it to you real quick. Then I'll run down the battles, the scores without explaining them real quick for the people who just tapped in. I'm chasing Bill. I want to battle Bill, and I got to battle him because a lot of we running out of matchups, big matchups that we want to see. Everybody then. Yeah, he said he never going to do it, but money talk. And sometimes pressure make you do things. So he could say he never do it, but pressure make you do things. I'm proud of him that when I was on my hiatus and I was falling off the map, he got his name to the biggest point to where he kept the matchup alive. And I had many reasons to come back. But that was one of the reasons, seeing what he was doing. And I had to humble myself. You know what I mean? And I did that. Sometimes as men, certain things make us grow up. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I heard he only on a 6-month URL contract. Sometimes, whether it's marriage, babies, jail, something in a man's life makes him click, makes him grow up. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely think that it's a battle that hasn't happened, that people still want to see. Everybody like storylines. Everybody like build-ups. We're going to make that happen. I'm going to do my end. Do my part on my end and make sure that happens. And then that's make sure I 30 everything they put in front of me, or at least give you a 30 performance. And now if the other nigga do the same, we got a classic. But ain't nobody killing me, and I ain't choking in a battle, never again. I'd never choke again. And you know what I mean? I'm humbled that I can say that now, because I know how much work I put in. You watch these niggas, man. These niggas' pens is weak now. These niggas is weak now, man. You know what I'm saying? And They don't take it serious. They take it for granted. They selling y'all short. You know what I mean? And that ain't something that I'm into. I'm making sure every 3 rounds I'm giving niggas my all. Yeah, so I got a big battle coming up with RBA. I got another one dropping. I just 30 Craig Lamar. Y'all gonna see that. I'm telling you, I'm back on the circuit. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient with me. By next summer, Raw will be top tier. My name will be back higher than it ever was. And all the Dooney Boom fans and the Frozen, y'all ain't gotta hide that y'all. In a couple months, y'all ain't got to hide that y'all Rosenberg fans no more. Y'all made to poke y'all chest out again. So I make sure I do my job so y'all can poke y'all chest out. Y'all ain't gotta hide and be undercover Rosenberg fans, because niggas be trying to get at you about it. But yeah, so Geechee 2-1 debatable, 3-0 K-Shine, but he edged most of the rounds. He was better. It was a clear 3-0, but Reed did good. Twerk versus Cal, horrible battle, but Twerk won. Great first round by Twerk. Bill versus DNA, another bad battle. Bill won, clearly, no debating. What I'm missing? JC 3-0. Very sure. You only can argue the first. But other than that, it was 3-0. You know what I mean? So that's what happened. That's what happened on the card. The card wasn't that great. Could have been better. Oh, Cassidy lost. If you got Reed 2-1, I ain't even mad, because I thought he only got beat by a little bit each round. Reed was good. It's just levels to this shit. And I thought Sean did well. Really well, but so did Reed. But yeah, so that's my take on it, man. We got a big card coming up called Ladies and Gents. November 9th. Yeah, ARP told me I need to get on fucking Champion Camp. None of them niggas talk better than me, bro. Especially when it comes down to analyzing sports. I can be a sports analyst, you know what I mean? Let alone battling. I do that shit. So I definitely might try to get up there and talk to them niggas. But yeah, that's my take on the event, man. November 9th, ladies and gents. Make sure y'all order that. That's an RBE event. It's gonna be a lot of heavy hitters on that, man. Thanks for rocking me. I'll let y'all niggas, man.
Hey.